And we're back again on the little house. Okay, on the little fairy house. I'm gonna go ahead and quickly do this part in here. Let me see if I can get this up. Is this going up more? Let's see. Yeah, I think it'll go a little bit more. So we can see plenty, okay? There we go. And here is, oops, here it is, the back of it. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see. Oh, perfect. Okay, now this is the tricky part, for me anyway, because like I said, I didn't have a plan. I'm sort of working as I go along. You know, that's just, sometimes it happens that way. And I thought, you know, after doing this thing in here, I thought, well, this is a waste of space, you know, all of that. I need the entrance, I want to put the steps. One thing led to another one. I decided to make this more cover up, okay? So I got a piece of foil, and like I said, I really crunched it really good. And then, once I crunched it really, really good, I just want to flatten down as much as I possibly can. Both sides. Even the top. Okay? And we got two pieces. I'm not gonna worry how it is right now because I can put things over it. My main concern is this piece in here, and I want to be sure that it goes from, set from here. In other words, I want it to come in here for sure and glue it on here really tight all the way around it, okay? Like so, okay? Because later on, when it's, I can always paint it later. But if I glue it in here, okay, if I glue it in here, I can still paint it, okay, on this side. And when I have everything like I wanted it, and inside here too, because I still need to paint the inside and finish the inside, okay, then I can glue the whole thing and it will be fine. And then of course, I will push it out a little bit if I have to, no problem, that kind of thing, okay? And we'll be able to do that. If we need to put some foil over it to make it more loggy looking or treaty, you know, tree or whatever, we can do that. But my main concern is that I want it to be part of the hollow tree. And this is gonna be, of course, eventually it's gonna be very good and glue, you know, right in here and right in here and so on. So by doing it this way, now I can basically, and I'm gonna bring it out a little bit, I'll tell you why. Because I'm gonna crunch it back up, so when I do paint it and I crunch it back up, still the paint was gonna be inside those little rivets. So whenever I pull it out, it'll still show a little paint, okay? If I have to go over with a brush and do a little bit here and there, that's fine, but I'd rather just do everything I can and flat, okay? So that's what I'm going to do. And I think, give or take, you get an idea about how much you need to do. So I'm gonna say, okay, let's say from here, this little bit, to most of this stuff in here, okay? And we're just gonna go ahead and do that. So, you know, you need to just paint it any way you want to, any color you want to. This is my, what do you call it, my chalk paint that I made, and I don't need it for anything, so it's great for this, to use it for something like this. So anything I want to do, see, is great. Make sure you go, you know, every direction, because what you don't see on one side, you'll see it on the other one, believe me. If you turn you know, you foil around, you know, you'll know what I mean. Also, I want to put on a glass or plastic actually on the, or a door or something on the front porch, you know, opening, and of course, you know, I'll have a little door, and like on here, for instance, I want to do a door in there, but it has a glass on it, or window on it too, okay? So they can see inside if they want to. And even though, you know, you can, I'll do it so you can open the doors. So for whoever it is, you know, they can open the little doors and actually look at it really good from the inside. So basically, this is what I'm going to do, okay? Let me go ahead and finish some more. And I'll give it a better coat when I get it going, okay? Because you need to let all of this dry, or you can just with a hair dryer or a heat gun, you know, you can dry it. Either way, it's fine. And I go around and around and up and down and everywhere I can to get the paint in there. Okay, I feel like this is probably about right. You cannot see that corner really, really good, but just in case. See, that's the thing, just in case, we're gonna do a little bit more. Because we gotta paint this in with the chalk paint anyway, right? On the outside, it doesn't matter. But I don't want to do it all the way to the edge because I want to make sure that I glue it this fall into there, okay? All right, see? I see, you almost have to go either direction, all the directions. And then I'm going to turn it, make sure that I see areas that I have missed before, which you will, believe me. And turn it some more. My chalk paint is a little bit watered down because the best way to make chalk paint is with a thick paint, which is an outside paint. But this one, I made it out of just some paint I had, and it was just a thinner paint. But it works for me because it gets into the scratches, you know, those little nooks and crannies better than if I don't. I'm gonna go ahead and just go over, you know, this whole little area here. Why not, right? I think I work backwards most of the time, you know. People has to get it all together, and no, not me. No. I have to start on something and go for it, you know, and then cover up mistakes. I don't do that all the time, but a lot of times I do, and it just really makes me mad when I do that. But hey, it works every time. I mean, don't misunderstand me, but at the same time, I'm trying to do it in a way that this is why we haven't done a lot of painting yet or a lot of finishing it, because I want to be sure this inside is finished, and so is the back wall. Once we get that done, the rest of it's going to be pretty fast, okay? All right, let me see. Let me get this here. For right now, let's see how we do it. See, we will put it on here. Okay, that will work, see? And I know now, without a doubt, that it will work. And it's hard to tell, but it does work. Let's see if I can get it to you. It's hard to do it, but see, I'm already getting it. Can you see the color on it? And it's fine. So if I want to do anything, a treatment or any kind of, you know, thing in the background, I can do that. And what I probably do once I get it all, you know, this side glue really good and this is dry, go with a pencil and kind of draw, whoops, kind of go in here, kind of draw the biggest arch on the back into this with a pen or a pencil, okay? And then be able to do whatever it is that I want to do in here. So then, you know, it will be able to, I'm gonna put a window in there, who knows? See, that's what I'm saying. So this is gonna be your next step, okay? And I'm gonna go ahead and glue this on the side. I'm just throwing all kinds of stuff away, don't I? I'm gonna glue this in here. Only one side only, just this side, okay? That's all I'm going to do. Because that way I can open it up and still work on it with no problem. It's just that I want to be sure that this is okay. Alrighty. And you want to be really, really close to the glue. And we'll put something else in here. Don't worry about it. My main concern right now is just this piece. And I really, really want it right there. That it looks like it's one piece. So I'll make it look one piece, believe me. See, I'm just gonna the beauty of this is you can push in it, make it under the other one, bring the other one over a little bit if you need to, see? And it works beautifully. That's one nice thing about this foil. God, I'm just in love with foil. Who have thought of it? Okay, here we go, okay? There we go. Now, I can bring this more this way when I wanted to, see? And not only that, but this here, from here to here, also on the doorway, it will be when we get it done. And of course, then we'll make this going that way and that way, whatever. This here is going to be the opening, of course, and it's going to be right in there, just behind it. See? So this is gonna work beautifully. I can already tell. Now I'm not gluing it yet, okay, see? I'm not gluing it yet, but I'm just telling you what I'm doing. And this here is gonna go right next to the steps. We still got some wire, some vines to put in there, remember? Okay, well this is what it's gonna be like. And then this here, like I said, we want it to become one with a tree. See? One with a tree. But I want it to be flattened out. Okay, let's see here. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. And you got plenty of room in here, too, to get your hand in the back, which is beautiful. Okay? So I can, oh yeah, see? And yes, it'll look rustic inside, but that's what I want. Okay, can you see it? Now, it looks like I might have to paint a little bit more on this side. It's okay, you know, but that's what I'm saying. That's what it's gonna look like. So I'm able to paint it and shadow it and whatever. When I get it done, then I'll go ahead and put it on, glue it really, really good. And I know that's done. And this part in here is also the inside is gonna be done. But meanwhile, I can pull it out for right now and work on it. Make sure that this gets nice and dry until I get ready. So this is what we're done right now, okay? We'll come back. I'll finish the this part in here. I'm gonna go ahead and shadow it and do whatever I have to do in there. And it'll be ready to go, okay? So I'll see you soon. Bye.